Well, for those of you who do not recognize where we are seated this morning, welcome to our very cozy Studio B. We do hope you recognize, however, this guy. This is Chris Grady as we welcome him back to the show this morning. He's here from Athene Annuity and Life Insurance Company, lending his expertise on how we can financially plan for retirement and those years past retirement. So we're going to be talking annuities this morning, financial planning as well, and also this morning he's brought along his bag of tips. Money tips, that is, including smart things that we can do for retirement planning right now. Hey, Chris, good morning to you.
Good morning, Danielle. Thanks again for having me.
You know, first of all, so many of us really have no idea what it's going to cost us, right, in our retirement years. Could you tell us some common tips that are going to help us as we do this future planning?
Yes, and it's very interesting because women have a greater challenge in retirement than men.
Why?
Well, they live longer.
Okay.
Okay, so they live 3 to 5 years longer.
So you're going to need that retirement to last.
You need it to last longer. And then because you live longer, healthcare costs go up. So you not only have a longer life expectancy, you have greater healthcare costs. Then in addition to that, you actually earn, and it's not fair, but you earn less money than men, and sometimes you give up your careers to go take care of families and do all these things that affect what your pensions and retirement plans would normally be from the programs that exist.
So great that you mentioned that. It's very true. We do have a lot of stay-at-home mothers. Many of my friends are, and I guess some of us don't think, and I was a stay-at-home mom for a few years, so I didn't necessarily think, okay, I've got to have some options here to help build up my retirement savings down the road. What can we do? Let's talk about beyond the pensions, right, and the Social Security and the 401ks, which I think are what people traditionally think about as retirement.
So the first thing to do is to make sure you maximize all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so because you get really good tax benefits, maximize that. Then look for what I call the gap programs, what'll fill the gap between what you need and want in retirement and what those plans will give you. And in that gap, the best products are annuities. Both fixed and variable annuities, depending on risk, they're both the best solutions for retirement.
I want to get back for a moment to the company retirement plans, because that is what so many people say is going to be my retirement, right? Once I leave the workforce. No need to worry about any of this other stuff you're talking about, right or wrong?
Wrong. What, wrong? Because, again, a typical situation is you're only allowed to put into those retirement plans a certain limited amount of money. And because the government limits that amount of money, that does not fund enough of the retirement income when you are 60 or 65 years old.
That makes sense. So let's talk about annuities, because you've talked about this on previous visits to us. You've got some tips on how to get them started.
First thing that I would do is meet with a financial advisor.
Always important.
And they're going to give you information about all your needs, not just retirement planning. But when they focus on retirement planning, they will give you solutions from companies like Athene Annuity, which will solve the problems that they have with suitable solutions. Remember, at the very beginning, I said the biggest thing to do is take control of your retirement. And the way to do that is to take action. And don't let time just go by.
And one of the other things you said that really has resonated with me over the course of this last several months, it is never too early and it is never too late. I think that is great advice. So let's re-emphasize this, because I don't think it could be emphasized enough in terms of what some of those options are, Chris.
Right. The key options that annuities have, they have a deposit part of the program. So let's say a person gets involved in an annuity at 40 years old. From 40 to age 60 or 65 or 70, they're accumulating money. And then they turn that money onto lifetime income. Well, you can invest, one of the big options is to invest in the underlying securities while it's growing in mutual fund type instruments. So that would be a variable annuity. That's one big option. The other one is to invest in savings account type vehicles. They would be fixed annuities. Those are the two big options that exist in the annuity business, and both of them provide lifetime income.
And I think the best advice, and we've talked about this before, obviously seek out some professional help. Don't think that this is some waters that you can navigate yourself, because it can get pretty choppy.
It's choppy, it's complicated, there's a lot of products out there, and there's a lot of needs that people have. You want to make sure you solve for your needs with suitable solutions. Right?
Well, can I tell you how great it's been having you on?
It's been great.
You have been terrific. I've learned a lot, and I think our audience has too. So once again, thank you.
Thanks, Danielle.
Great having you for this series. And to learn more about retirement income planning, go to AtheneAnnuity.com and be sure to click into their consumer education section.